Hi everyone, Rusty Dog here again. 2.2 Beta 3. This is the fourth, probably final part of our look at 2.2. It won't be the last video on 2.2, but certainly where we're covering the features. So one feature I haven't covered yet at all is the controversial ship transfer. It was controversial before it was put in, and it's a little bit controversial now. I think pretty much that delayed ship transfer is the right way to go. I think instant would have just been a step too far. Convenient, yes, but you know, if you're going to have instant ship transfer, then because it helps gameplay, then let's be instantly able to travel to Sagittarius A. You know, why not? What's the difference if it's for gameplay? But no, I don't see Elite as a game that should hold your hand. I don't think it's that kind of game, and I don't think it should be, and this is why I'm in the camp of delayed ship transfer. But now it took a huge forum postings, a huge amount of posts to get Frontier to listen to that, and they have included ship delays, which is good. Now I haven't used it yet. I haven't even taken a look at it, so I don't know where to find it. I'm guessing it's going to be in the shipyard, but we'll see. So we're going to test it out very quickly, very briefly, but I want to test a couple of different scenarios. But I'm not going to transfer too far, something around 550 light years, because I want to kill two birds with one stone here. So we'll get to that in a second. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy two new ships, both the same. Because I already own the most expensive ship in the game, which is the Corvette. So we can take a look at that. And I've got some ships further down the line in terms of Python, Fer-de-Lance, Vulture, Cobra. You know, I've got ones in between. So we can get kind of an idea, more or less. And if I do that 500 light years, maybe it gives us an idea of what 1,000 light year transfer would be. So let's get straight to it and go to the shipyard. And I want to buy a Sidewinder. Two of them, in fact. So I'm going to buy this guy. So I'm going to store the current ship, and I'm going to buy this one. I still have a little bit of a frog in my throat. I'll probably be here for another few days. But my dedication to you guys, I just keep on trucking with these videos. And with the length of the first 3 parts, you're probably burned out on Rusty Dog right now. So here we have a Sidewinder, and that's it. I'm done with that. Now I'm going to go into the shipyard. I'm going to buy a Sidewinder. Now you must be thinking, what the hell is he up to now? You'll see. This Sidewinder is going to be different from the first Sidewinder. I do like these little ships. I'm not. I was going to say dependable, but they're not. They're not really. I mean, in combat, they're not really dependable, but they're pretty good. I mean, they've got an amazing jump range for their size. I think, you know, in the 20s and stuff. Anyway, let's go into outfitting, and let's not pee about here. So I don't need to mess around here. I'm quite happy with a couple of gimbaled pulses. We'll leave that there. Utilities. Let's just add some arbitrary stuff. Shield booster. I don't want to. Yeah. Let's come out here first, and let's go into the core. Let's do the core first because I want to beef the power plant up first, so I know where I am, and then I know where I am when I'm buying other stuff. Thrusters. Basically, I'm A-rating this Sidewinder, and by now you've probably worked out that my goal here is to find out whether it will cost more to transfer this ship fully A-rated and a bit more expensive with a bit more of an insurance cost behind it than it will to transfer the stock Sidewinder. Does the loadout make a difference, or is it just based on the ship? Is it the cost of the ship? Because is it that you know, if the ship costs $1 million rebuy instead of 300,000, that it's going to cost more to have it sent over because there's more risk? And I don't know. I really don't know. Look at this fuel tank. It's puny. I love it. I love it though. This is where everybody starts. I mean, without this ship, it's just brilliant. I do like the Sidewinder, I have to say. I should have one. I don't know why I don't have one in my fleet. Look at the amount of power that's just soaked up. Okay, what else can we add here? I'm just adding stuff really just to well, that's pointless, isn't it? Just to get the value up, really. So let's put an interdictor in there. This isn't really oops, wrong one, an outfitting that I would really do, obviously. Now what else have we got here that's let's go for the surface scanner. And I think just because we can, if we go back to core, we can get the reactive surface. Although, let me take a look at this. So mirrored gives you thermal resistance, which is great against lasers. It doubles the shields for that. This one gives you massive increases on kinetics, so railguns, stuff like that. Not railguns. Cannons, I think. Isn't it? Kinetic? And explosive like missiles and stuff. And a hull boost as well. Let's do that one. Don't really need a shield booster now, do I? Although this is on the hull, but still, it's going to make it a tough little nut. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Going to change the livery for no apparent reason. I'm going to put this guy on it. Alright, so I don't need to set the fire group because I'm not going to be using it, I don't think. But you know what? You know what? I think I will. Because if I end up keeping this for no apparent reason, and I forget, actually this can go on right there. There we go. Perfect. 90% usage. So actually then We have got a little bit more room. Let's stick on a point defense. Now we're pushing it. Actually, we can push it. I didn't buy that, did I? No. We can push it that little bit further and go with the chaff. Now, if it goes a little bit over, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Because... well, I say it's fine, is it? I'm not carrying any cargo, am I? No, I've got no cargo. So, we're absolutely fine. Okay, chaff I don't need on my fire group. So, oh, we're still under, that's okay. I was going to turn off the cargo hatch because I don't need it. And in fact, I will turn it off because it's using 6% and it may help with the heat. Not that we're going to even use the ship. Okay, now back into shipyard. We've got 2 sidewinders. So the ship I'm going to be taking with me is my exploration asp because it's got the biggest jump range. You know, it used to tell you here what your jump range was in this screen. Now they've gone with all this detail. Yeah, I don't like that. Where it says frame shift drive, I'd like brackets here with my range here, like it's done here. 5C fuel tank, and it tells me in brackets what the capacity is. I'd like the same with the frame shift drive. I'd like to know what my jump range is. So I would really like to see that. I think that's crucial. It was there before. In fact, there's ship transfer. In fact, we had all sorts of stuff here before, didn't we? We used to instantly know what the speed was, the boost speed. Wow, all that's gone. But they could put that back. What is this? Oh, what is this? What's this? Optional internal, gold. Pathfinder, Pathfinder, Pathfinder. What the hell is that? Thrusters, I'd like to know in brackets, let's say 233/339. Close bracket. Top speed, boost speed. I want to know this stuff. Especially if I've got 2 ships the same. I want to know which one it is. The only way I know that this is my proper asp, my asp explorer for exploration and not for haulage, is because of the weapon loadout. Gold, Pathfinder, Pathfinder, Pathfinder. What's gold? Let's get the ship anyway. Pathfinder. No, no idea what all that's about. What's my fire groups? See, I've got no weapons. I have no idea what that is. 1 gold, 3 pathfinders. Yeah. So, I am now going to put a halt on the video and I'm going to make my way down to Sothis. And like I said before, it's going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because now I'm going to find out what most people are saying, or what I've heard a lot of people say, that Sothis has been nerfed. If it has been, I want to know by how much. So I'll know how angry to be. So there you can see 553 light years. So I'm going to go down there and then we're going to see how much it costs to transfer the stock Sidewinder, the A-rated Sidewinder, see if there's a cost difference there, all the way up to the price of getting my Corvette down there. So because I want to transfer the Corvette, or have a look at the possibility of doing so, I may have to land at the Coriolis starport to do that, because I reckon if I land on a platform like Sothis Mines, it's instantly just going to tell me you can't transfer this ship, and I don't want to be in that position where it tells me that, but it doesn't tell me the costs if it could transfer it. So we'll just go straight to the New Home New Home Gateway, or whatever it's called, New Home Station. So in this ship, all that way is only 13 jumps. The other reason I'm taking this ship, of course, apart from the fact that it's got a massive jump range, is that it's got a massive fuel scoop on it as well, so it's going to cut down my journey time quite dramatically. It would probably pay just to quickly re-outfit this ship actually, and just stick a bit of extra fuel tank on, because it looks like I'm doing a jump here. I'm going to do 13 jumps. One. That fuel being used there is going to be, what's that, a fifth? Yeah, okay, I may have to, yeah, okay, I'll leave it as it is. I thought I may have to fully scoop a couple of times, but it looks like I'm going to be okay. So I'll make my way down to Sothis and we'll be back. Right, here we are at Sothis, and I don't recall this, if it was in 2.1 where we were seeing the welding or whatever it is going on at New Home Station. It's possible, I was always at Sothis Mining anyway, so yeah, it is possible that was going on. So off we pop into New Home first. Regulatory. Isn't it just regulated limits? I don't know. Lots of made up words there. Still, we won't get into that. Normalcy. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's have a look and see where we are. I'm going to take a quick look at the mission board first. I'm going to do the same at Sothis Mining as well. I am going to check that out. One thing to note, don't know if anything's been reset, or God, look at those eyes, or if anything has just changed or what. I'm not really sure what's going on. Every system I jumped into, including Sothis, it discovered, you know, everything new again in the cartographics. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. So the controlling faction here is Federation Unite. I don't really want to sell this to them. I'll do it in Sothis, but yeah, I'll do it in Sothis Mining. So not really sure what's going on with that. Hope that doesn't transfer over to 2.2 final, but I know this is an old save, but I have been to Sothis before, so I mean, well, 500,000 just to go to Sothis, that's okay. Again, 2 million just to go to Sothis, that's okay too. Well, if I was friendly with Deep Space Clan, which I am in 2.1, but these are smuggling things, and it used to be that with smuggling that the cargo amounts were smaller. So now what they've done is, I'm guessing, is that they've upped the amount of cargo for smuggling. So now it's risk and lots of cargo. Where it used to be legal haulage was lots of cargo, but you know, a lot less risk. and smuggling was less cargo but more risk, and now smuggling is more cargo and more risk. So not impressed with that. Not impressed with that, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure players will find another way to make decent money, and then that'll get nerfed. Right, into the shipyard, and let's see what the costs are. So we are 553 light years away from Shinrata. Look at this. In the shipyard now, you get all the stats, and then you get all the details. In the stored ships, though, did we get the stats up top and I missed them last time? Was I missing them because I was looking here? It's possible, you know. I might have just missed it last time, and I was moaning about the figures not being there. Because this info needs to still be here. Right. Can I sort? Oh, great, you can sort. So there you go. There's your answer. This is obviously bugged to buggery. We can already see here the Corvette. 80 million to get it here. How long? It doesn't really say. Just dollar. But yeah, right. This is. It's like it's been taken straight off an Excel spreadsheet or something. So there we go. Now this is not. This is in a different place, but this is the stock Sidewinder, and this is the A-rated one. And as you can see, there is a difference, quite a bit. So the stock one, it's going to take more jumps to get it here. The Corvette, 79 million. The Python, to get it down here, is 31 million. Oh, I could just buy one. The Beluga 7. No, don't take any notice of that figure. That's probably based on the... that might be based on the actual real price, as opposed to the 10% price. I don't know. You can't sort by this because it's just ridiculous. I am going to transport a ship down here. I'm going to transport one of these Sidewinders. So there's the cost, guys. I suppose I'm hoping we're going to get another screen here, but we'll see. I like the way it cycles along. It's like some kind of showroom. If you're not interested in the Asp Explorer, maybe you'd like a Beluga liner, the passenger cruise liner for all your needs. If you're feeling more feisty, maybe you'd like the iconic combat ship, the Cobra Mark III. So even the Courier, 1.8 million. So it'll take 70 million credits to get my Corvette here. But time, no idea. I don't know. I thought it, yeah. How did this not get picked up? This is a new feature, so you would think that they were trying to, that they would try to, that this would have been seen when they were laying this out. Okay, so I don't know which Sidewinder. I think I'll just bring the stock one down here. Okay, here we go. So it's 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So I'll leave the video running for 1.5 hours. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we don't get the info here, do we? At least not here about the boost speeds, top speeds. But so 1,500 and 1.5 hours. But the thing is, I'm going to be gone by then. And this is going to occur in real time, so you can either go and watch a movie, watch one of my videos, and then come back. 568 light years, it says. That's a bit weird. It was only 553. Oh, okay. Now this might change then, because it's got a different frameshift drive, and it has to do different jumps. it could very well be that it has to travel a greater distance, because it has to take a more zigzaggy kind of path.
Mind your speed and your surroundings.
Yeah, okay, well let's take a look at the A-rated Sidewinder then, which has got a bigger... No, 568. Well, how about the other Asp then, which has got a pretty much a killer one as well. 568. So my theory's gone out the window.
Unsanctioned acts of aggression will not be
Okay,
tolerated.
568.
Base station.
Some discrepancies here. It was 553 to get here. 553.56. Where are you detouring to add another 15 light years on? And if it's adding 15 light years over half 1,000 light years, what's it going to do for Jax? 22. Is it going to add on another 5 or 6,000 light years? Right, let's see what happens then. So in the shipyard, go to transfer, and I'm going to bring the crappy Sidewinder here, which is this one. Oh, another thing I want to check out as well. This Sidewinder's got a much crappier frameshift drive than the A-rated one. So 1 hour 37.15 down to the second. And the other one, I don't know how they can do it down to the second, but there you go. And the other A-rated one in the same amount of time. Well, I guess they're not really getting into detail here, are they? It's basically a set rule that it's 5 minutes if it's a certain distance, and it's 90 minutes if it's over this distance. So yeah, and then for greater distances it's all over the place, I suppose, the amount of transfer times. So I'm guessing that no matter what ship you choose here, the ASP, yeah, it's all going to take the same time no matter what. So let's do it. So transfer options, 1 hour and 1,341 minutes. What? What is this?
For your convenience and safety, pacification emplacements
It's kind of unfinished, really, isn't it?
at this station.
I can sell the ship remotely. Now, okay, well, we'll do that in a minute because I want to sell my Type 6. So let's do this again, and I want to transfer this ship to here. You cannot undo the action. Yeah, do it. I like this. Now, does that mean I can keep coming into this screen? I can, like, maybe in half an hour I can be at a different station and come in and have a look here and see how far it is. It says here current location, and I am guessing it's supposed to say where that is. It certainly isn't Sothis, and it certainly can't fit it in the box. So these boxes are way too small. So they're going to have to look at some smaller text here, because there's a lot of systems that are called like Papis Sector, CY Sector. Well, it's not going to fit. So they're going to need to look at that. In transit. Okay, so my Type 6, which is in AF Leporis, I'm going to sell it. So, transfer options. Selling the remote ship, is that a transfer option really? It's not, I'm not transferring it, am I? So this will give me another 1 million. I don't need this ship in the beta. So, you will permanently lose this ship and modules. Yeah, I kind of figured that. But thanks for telling me. Okay. So I'm going to be going now, and I know the Sidewinder will be here, and then I can, it's going to take 3 hours for the Sidewinder to reach Sothis and then be transferred back to Shinrata. But there it is, it's in transit. I wonder if I can meet it along the way. The answer will be no. There's no way that it's actually virtually going through instances of systems. Will it be on my galaxy map? How, that would be cool. So I could see it on its way. That would be cool, but as you can see, there's no red markers or green markers or anything like that. So no, you can't see it in transit. How cool would that be, that you could just go to the galaxy map, especially if you're at Jack Station and you've just spent 7.8 billion to have your ship transferred, which will take you 2 months, and then you can see its progress on the galaxy map. That's got to happen, hasn't it? Come on. So there we go. That is ship transfer, and that's it. So we're going to wrap this up, but before we go, I'm just going to nip over to Sothis Mines and take a quick look at the mission board, and then we'll call this video done. Okie dokie, we are here in Sothis Mining. We've got all this waffle here, which is actually pertinent because when I was jumping here, it did say expanding system in great big headline text in the info bar, and this is reflecting that. So that's okay, that's kind of cool. It actually says here expansion, and looks like this person with the weird eyes is still here again, and Federation Unite still is the same thing. I'm just going to sell this stuff here. So it's the same faction is doing it. So let's go to the mission board and see if I'm allied first, because I'm pretty up there in 2.1. So here I'm allied, but yeah, that's not good. I think I can tell you why. Wasn't there another faction here? Sothis something? See, now this is more like it, 90 units, but the price is down. This would normally be 3-4 million. This is a smuggling one. This is just normal haulage. 1.6 million. To go where? Yeah, 400 light years. So they've pretty much cut the price by maybe, I don't know, 50, 60, 70% maybe on that one. Yeah, they've halved it at least. At least half. Obviously I can't take these missions because I don't have the cargo. Yeah, so this means in my ASP I could probably make, instead of 20, 27, 25, 27 million on a run, I'd probably make maybe a tad over 2 million, 2.5 million. Wow. Oh, buddy. That's, yeah, that's a major, isn't it? So now they want me to go 400 light years for 1.8 million. So we can say it's nerfed. I would say so, pretty much. That's a pretty good nerf. And that wraps up this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.